Try and try till you succeed. For Madison Keys, this quote finally rang true 15 years after she turned professional, often called the forgotten star after unable to make it count on the grandest stage. Keys finally turned it around by clinching her maiden Grand Slam title with what can only be described as one of the toughest runs ever. Here is her story.
One of the youngest ever match winners on the WTA Tour, she was destined for greatness. Her prodigious rise through the ranks led to a maiden Grand Slam final at just 22 years old. Keys faced her good friend Sloane Stephens in the final of the 2017 US Open, but the occasion proved overwhelming.
Why hasn't it happened yet? Why haven't I been able to do it? And then it started to really kind of weigh on me more, where it was, what if I never do it? Like, if I don't do it, am I considered a failure?
Keys turned to therapy to manage the overwhelming expectations. She persisted despite battling injuries. Once again, she came so close. The American was just a match away from securing a spot in the final of her home slam in 2023. But once again, it wasn't meant to be, as Aryna Sabalenka rallied to beat her. Devastated, Keys broke down, fearing she might never get another shot at reaching this level again.
I definitely hoped that I would get to this point. I think there was definitely some times when I didn't know if I was going to ever be able to get back into a Grand Slam final, and I just really wanted to, because I felt like that last final, I just walked away with so much regret. And I really wanted another opportunity to try to play on my terms and walk away with my head held high. And
it had been 8 years since her first Grand Slam final. No player had reached a second major final after such a long gap. But here was Keys. Just 16 months after that heartbreaking loss in New York, the American was now standing on the cusp of glory, this time in Australia. A small adjustment to the pattern of her racket strings had unleashed Keys' true potential. The 29-year-old was playing the best tennis of her career. Seeded 19th in the tournament, Keys took down the best in the business. Keys entered as the underdog, but she toppled 3 top 10 seeds en route to the final. She faced her nemesis Sabalenka, who was going for the rare three-peat at Melbourne Park. Keys conquered her past and outplayed the world number 1 to finally unleash her full potential. A dream realized, Keys was now a Grand Slam champion. This time the tears were filled with joy. She had a world by her side. Keys married her longtime partner WION Fratangelo 2 months ago, and he coached her to the ultimate glory. The 29-year-old is the 4th oldest Grand Slam winner.
I mean, I think I've always wanted to win every single tournament I've ever been in a draw of, so I think that's going to continue to be the goal, and I think now it's just sky's the limit, and we just keep working towards the next title.
For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.